Hey, what's up, everyone? You're here with Goran from Pick Dawgz. Thank you for joining me here. We are here to talk about some of the EPL games happening on Saturday, January 14th. We have 6 games in the EPL, guys. We got a pretty big slate in general on Saturday. So make sure you are subscribed to the Pick Dawgz YouTube channel. Make sure you hit those like buttons, guys. Of course, feel free to leave a comment at any time. And keep those notifications on, guys, so you never miss a free content because there's a lot of free content up on the YouTube. So check it out, guys. And for my best bets, go to the Pick Dawgz website, go to that previous section, and see what I have up there. I have been doing really well, making money on a lot of picks, and Friday was the same as well. We made a lot of money, so check it out, guys. And like I said, subscribe to one of those passes I have up there. Like I said, guys, we are here to talk about the EPL. And on Saturday, we have 6 games, and we are kicking it off with a massive Manchester derby. Manchester United is hosting Manchester City. Should be a very, very good game. I think we finally see a game of a game that is actually a word being called a derby, because we have two teams in excellent form, especially Manchester United, who are on a 6 game winning streak right now. The team that has done extremely well at home so far, with only 1 draw, 1 loss, and 6 wins. And like I said, the team that has stepped up their game on both ends, especially defensively, where they conceded only 1 goal in those 6 games. And like I said, absolutely amazing form. Marcus Rashford has been playing really, really well for this team. He has 7 goals. I think he scored in like 8 games in a row or something like that. There might be 8 home games in a row. He's been basically carrying this team. They do have a couple of injuries. Donny van de Beek has been ruled out for the season. Diogo Dalot is also on the injury list. Tuanzebe and Sancho as well. While Manchester City on the other side will be missing only Ruben Diaz, who is injured, while John Stones is still questionable, but I think he will be in the starting lineup here. Now, Manchester City is in the second place right now in the standings. In the EPL, might be third actually. No, in the second place with 39 points, which is only 4 points more than Manchester United has, but they have been more effective offensively. They have slightly better defense. However, they did lose their FA Cup match, actually EFL Cup match against Southampton the other day. It was 2-0, and the fact that they were kept off the score sheet was actually quite surprising, which I honestly don't see happening twice. Haaland will be in the starting lineup here. De Bruyne will be in the starting lineup here. Gundogan will be in the starting lineup here. And I think that that game against Southampton was just a fluke. And honestly, I think that they get on the score sheet here at least once, if not more. Like I said, I think we finally have a matchup here. A derby that is actually worth being called a derby. I think this is going to be a fantastic game because we have two teams in excellent form. Two teams scoring a lot of goals right now. And like I said, I don't see Manchester City not scoring a goal twice in a row. So in this one, guys, I'm taking both teams to score in over 2.5 plus 108. Fantastic price on a pick that should hit on a pick that should hit fairly easy. And like I said, it's gonna be a fantastic game. It is the day opener in the EPL, 7:30 a.m. Eastern, guys. So make sure you tune in. I definitely will, and I will be watching this one for sure. Second game of the day in EPL, guys, is gonna be between Brighton and Liverpool. Two teams that have been doing a good job so far. Liverpool is in 7th place. They did lose their latest game. Brentford is in 8th place with only a point less than Liverpool. And at home, Brighton has done a really good job last season. They haven't been as good as this season as they were last. However, they are now in good form and they're playing really well. One of the best away teams actually in the EPL so far this season, but they are now facing a very, very stacked Liverpool team in that attacking end, the team capable of scoring a lot of goals. Hopefully, Mo Salah will be in a good form. He's going to be in a good mood for this game. The trends are on Liverpool's side by far in this matchup, and in their last 6 games when Brighton was the home team, they haven't won a single game, and they will definitely try to change that in this game. What could potentially go Brighton's way is the fact that Liverpool is missing a few of their defenders. Van Dijk has been ruled out for this game. Darwin Núñez apparently is out for this game as well. Diogo Jota, Firmino, Arthur, and Luis Diaz as well. So this will significantly reduce Liverpool's depth, and that is something I think they will need in this game. Brentford is a tough team to beat. They are on a 2-game winning streak during which they scored 9 goals, playing really well, and I think they get to the scoreboard. Now, can they get a positive result or can they get a win? I think it's possible, but I'm going to stick to both teams to score an over 2.5 in this one as well. It's minus 120. Both teams to score an over 2.5 has hit in Liverpool's last 11 games, and I don't think this is going to be different. I think we see a lot of chances. I think we see a lot of goals, and I think that both teams to score an over could easily hit in the first half alone in this one. So I'm going with both teams to score an over 2.5 at minus 120. The third game of the day should be a fairly interesting matchup, guys, between Everton and Southampton. Southampton was in a big crisis, and maybe they snapped out of it by beating Manchester City in the Carabao Cup the other day. I think they will be carried by that win in this game, and Everton is finally an opponent that should be good for Southampton here. And other way around as well, because Everton is now without a win in their last 4 games. They had a decent spell for a little while there, when there were some signs of improvement and they were gaining some points and stuff like that. However, they are back at it now, and like I said, without a win in their last 4 games, and definitely this is not going to be an easy matchup for them. Southampton is now on a 2-game winning streak, actually, by beating Crystal Palace and Manchester City. Like I said, they have signed a couple of players already in this transfer window, and I think we can expect all of them pretty much play in this game. Some of them might even start, such as Oršić from Dinamo Zagreb, who just got to Southampton. He's going to be a nice addition for them on that left flank. As far as the injuries goes, both teams have them, and definitely that's going to have an impact on this game, guys. But both teams see this game as a potential win, and I think they will both go for it. Do we see the over 2.5? I think it's possible, but honestly, I'm just going to go with both teams to score at minus 109. I don't think that either team can keep a clean sheet here, and the price on both teams to score is very good, very close to even money. It might actually go to even money by the game time, but at the moment, minus 109 on both teams to score in this fairly interesting matchup. I think this should hit pretty easily here. Next one, guys, is between Nottingham Forest and Leicester. Leicester just, I don't know, they have such a great team. They have so much offense. They have so many fantastic players, but they just can't stay consistent here. They are facing Nottingham Forest now, the team that actually has 2 wins in their last 3 games. The team that beat Wolverhampton in the Carabao Cup after a penalty shootout. They did get knocked out of the FA Cup by losing to Blackpool. However, before that, they have beaten Southampton in the EPL. They are now out of the relegation zone. They have same number of points as Leicester does, which is 17. And I don't know. I think that Nottingham Forest has a decent chance here, to be honest. And not only decent, I think that they are good enough to get a win here. Seeing how Leicester is playing this season, how inconsistent they are, how terrible they are on that defensive end, I think that this game could go either way, to be honest. Leicester is getting a few players back after they got injured. James Maddison should be back. Dennis Praet should be back as well. Ayoze Perez maybe as well. But Nottingham Forest should get a few players back as well. So I think that both teams will come out with their strongest lineups, and I don't think that either team has a choice but to go for the win here. I don't think we'll be seeing much defense, to be honest, and for that reason, guys, I'm taking with over 2.5 at minus 104. This should be a highly entertaining game with a lot of back and forth football, a lot of chances on both sides, and I see goals. I think that if you want even more money, you can take both teams to score as well, but minus 104 and over 2.5 is a decent enough price. Not decent enough. It's a great price if you ask me. So I'll stick just over 2.5 to take some volatility out of this pick. Another game in the EPL, guys, is gonna be between Wolverhampton and West Ham. Neither of these two teams is playing well right now. West Ham, I'm gonna say that they have a little bit more quality here. They have been a little bit more, just a little bit more consistent than Wolverhampton has this season. However, on the road, they haven't done a good job at all. They have 1 win, 2 draws, and 6 losses, and they're now facing the team that kind of fancies themselves calling a good defensive team. However, that defense is nowhere to be seen this season. Wolverhampton has conceded 14 goals at home in 9 games so far. Their defense is not doing a good job. Overall, they have conceded 27 goals in 18 games while scoring only 11. West Ham, on the other hand, on the road, they haven't scored a lot. Only 6 goals in 9 games. They have conceded 12. However, like I said, I think that West Ham has been a little bit more consistent this season. They have shown us a little bit more of their power. I believe that, I don't know, I just feel that they are the better team here. Now, I think that if anything is going to happen in this game, it's going to happen in the second half, which is why I'm going to take first half draw at plus 108. I think that in the first half, teams will try to kind of check out each other's weaknesses, see where they are the thinnest, where they can go and stuff like that. And then in the second half, I think if we're going to see goals, it's going to be in the second half. So that's why I decided to go with the first half draw at plus 108 in this one, guys. I'm not expecting an exciting matchup, to be honest, and that's going to make our pick hit even easier. So first half draw at plus 108, guys. And the final game of the day in the EPL, guys, is between Brentford and Bournemouth. Honestly, I didn't even think about this that long. Bournemouth is doing a horrible job this season. They are barely defending. They are on a 5-game losing streak right now. They have conceded 29 goals on the road so far this season in 9 games. That is a lot. They are one of the worst defensive teams in the league. Not one of the worst. They are the worst defensive team in the league. And they are doing a horrible job. And honestly, I don't think they stand a chance here. I'm actually quite surprised that we are getting minus 165 on Brentford at home against such a bad team. And like I said, I wasn't thinking about this game a long time, and it's quite simple for me. I'm not even going to try to stretch this price into plus money or anything like that. I'm taking Brentford on the money line at home. Brentford has been absolutely solid this season. They have lost only 1 of their last 5 games. They have only 1 loss at home so far this season. And Brentford hasn't won any of their last 7 games on the road. Like I said, quite simple decision here, guys. I'm going with Brentford on the money line. That's it, guys. These were the free picks for the EPL on Saturday. We have 6 games, starting off with the big Manchester Derby. Check it out, guys. Make sure you subscribe to the Pickdawgz YouTube channel. Hit that like button, guys. And of course, check out my best bets at Pickdawgz Premium section up on the website. Subscribe. Get that 3-day pass, 7-day pass that will get you covered all the way to the next weekend. So check it out, guys. See if you like anything, and let me make you some money. That's it. Good luck with your bets, and I'll see you guys soon with some more free winners.